Boom, it's your boy Lee Mario, and we are back again with another gaming picking up video. I don't know, that sounded a bit weird to me, don't know about you guys. But anyway, so I'm covering 3 weeks worth of games. I've got the first amount in my hand already from the first week of market. Then I've got the second amount next to me, and then the third week I decided to look around town instead because the weather was a bit crappy and there was not much on market anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go through the first lot. So the first game I got is a racing game, and that is Formula 1 Championship Edition. Now, I think was it a man? Yeah, it was a man. It was a man who was selling this, and he only wanted £1 for it. And as you can see, it's all complete. It's just your average racing type sort of games. I don't know if it's one of the popular ones or not, but yeah, it's all in good condition. So yeah, that's the first game I got, Formula 1, and it's nothing big and special or nothing, but you know, that me. Might as well grab it. Some games to add to the collection what I do not have, because it's more harder. I don't know if other people have the same problem, but it's very hard to keep track of some games what you get. I mean, I'll even write them down and stuff. I'll make sure I write them down. But it's always at the moment when you're there. There's that feeling where it's like, have I got this or not? Because it's not as if you can intend to keep track of every single game in your head. I could take pictures and stuff of the games I've already got, but that would take forever. So in fact, now I'll just go for it. And I don't believe I have that one anyway. So. Okay, so the next game is an interesting game. I believe it's only for this system, and what it is Overg Fighter on the Xbox 360. Now, Overg Fighters is kind of like an if you've ever played Ace Combat sort of game. It's basically just flying jet planes around and destroying objects and stuff. So this one does look real good, as you can see. They're the prices for whatever the person paid for at the time. I got it for 50p. It's crazy. But yeah, it's all complete. And yeah, the disc isn't even that bad for a 50p game. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's Doom 64 playing in the background. I feel like putting something in the background for a change because I can't remember if I've been doing it or not for a while now. Amazing game, Doom games. If you haven't played them, come on, you're missing out, really are. This is Doom 64, so yeah, like the hat as well. Got that recently. God, that cost a lot more than what it would do if I got it offline. But okay, so these next games as well are also off the same person. No, it's not, so I don't know why that's there. I'll still mention that one in a minute. So these are off the same person where I got the 50p game from. What was that jet plane game? And the first one, in case it's loose as hell like, but they're all here. First one is an interesting game. I don't think I've heard of before. Or if I have, it was a long time ago and then I just totally forgot about it. Because the image on it looks familiar, but the title doesn't. And what that is The Lonely Journey. Now this is a 4-disc game. Yeah, so the discs are alright for PC games. I mean, PC games run a bit better even if they do have some scratches on. So that's got a bit of scratches on that disc. That disc is a bit scratched, but I can get them sorted. And besides, like I said, with PC and Xbox games, for some reason, scratches just seem to run through a bit more better with their games. I don't know why. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but that's how I see it. I've noticed it sometimes with some of the games I've had from past from when I've been a kid, and they've been all scratched. And normally on the Xbox, or when I've been playing a PC one, they normally seem to be running a bit more better. I don't know. It might have just been a coincidence, but yeah. So as you can see, all them discs, they have bits of scratches on, but they're not that bad. So yeah, like I was saying though about this game, that I'm not fully can say for certain that I've really heard about it, but it does feel familiar. Take the first step onto the most amazing journey of your life. The Guardian of the Balance has abandoned his throne and the armies of Vanguard are advancing. There's more right on there, but I'm not going to read it all because it would give most probably too much story away. So basically I think it's a adventure, I don't know what it says here. Story, adventure and puzzle game, over 50 hours of gameplay. And yeah, it's supposed to be real good. So I mean, it's got 4 discs to it and must be a real good game. Okay, so the next one is still sealed. As you might be able to hear, I'm not sure if you can or not, but I'll show you anyway. And what that game is Never End. Now, hopefully I don't get demonetized or anything like this, but on the back there's a butt fairy. But yeah, don't know what type of game this is. I think this is another adventure one. One game, 2 destinies, many enemies. It looks like something to keep an eye on. Okay. I'd say it must be some sort of like hack and slash adventure game on this. Like some sort of fairy tale one. If you like Final Fantasy, you are guaranteed to love Never End. Well, who kinda doesn't like some sort of Final Fantasy game, so, you know. So yeah, that's what it says there. It literally says that right there. I don't know if I can get the camera to show it good enough. So I've got my LED light on as well, but yeah. And then it's underneath, it says, Never End is a nice, solid RPG adventure that is easy to get to grips with. Right, so there we go. That's what it actually is, and it's an RPG adventure. Which I should have, you know. I was thinking to say RPG, but I wasn't too sure at first, because it doesn't show any, like, fighting system styles on the back like what you'd be doing like on Final Fantasy, but it does show one of your characters fighting some sort of skeleton. So yeah, that'll be an interesting game to try out. So yeah, still sealed. Can't go wrong from that. Alright, the next game is based off a movie, and I've played most of these already. I don't know if this was only an exclusive one to the system as well, but what that is, I have an hard time pronouncing that word. I'll try. Die Hard Nakatomi Palace. I'm not good with words, but yeah, it's a Die Hard game anyway. It's a shooting adventure game sort of thing, action adventure, should I say? I mean, I might be wrong on them bits, but I know it's definitely action, all the shooting and all that. Yippee-ki-yay! But yeah, this is all complete as well. So I believe this is 2 discs. Was it 2 discs or was it 1? No. I was thinking of something else. So yeah, it's got its book and it's got its game. Whoop. There we are. It's all complete. This condition. It's not that bad. That can easily be sorted. You can't really see it. It's not that bad. There's like what, a really thin scratch on it. That's about it. And that was a 50p one as well. So them previous 3 were off the same guy with that Jet Fighter game, and 50p each one. Can't go wrong because I've looked up some of the prices and some of them cost a bit more. So yeah, that's amazing. Right, so the next week's one on market is in my Android. No, why am I thinking about it? Don't know. But basically, I just went to market on that week and I couldn't see nothing anywhere on any of the other stores or whatever. But it was during the Sunday I went on that week. And normally my mate's there more with all his games, what he sells and stuff. So he knows me well enough and he knows I always get something off his store. And I spent £10 on his store for just 4 games. That's it, 4 games. And I'm still trying to think if it was worth it. I mean, it most probably definitely is anyway, so actually I don't even need to be thinking about it. It definitely is. So I got 4 games off him, and it all came up to a tenner. And what them games are is, the first one is the cheapest one. I know it is because I've seen it in Kex plenty of times. And what that is Jules Quest Mystery Curse of the Emerald Tier. I'm just double trying to check what that was called then. But yeah, it's got its booklet, it's got its cartridge. So yeah, they're alright games. It's kind of like a mystery solving puzzle game as well, all at once. So you're solving the mystery or the story while at the same time doing the puzzles. It's not that bad. It's an alright game. Plus, yeah, you got all the colour gems. I think what you're doing on that as well still. Yeah, you have like the normal Jules Quest. You got all the colour things. What you do, match the colours. So that was the first one. What was in the tenner? The next one he gave me as a free game, and what that was Formula 1 2000 for PlayStation 1. Case is a bit battered up, like, but inside it's got its booklet. I don't know why I decided to do it like this, but here we go. It's got its booklet there, and it's got its game. The game condition is not bad at all for a PS1 game. It's got a bit of muck on there, but I can rub that off. I'll even use a bit of clean and stuff. I've got it somewhere to get rid of that. But besides that though, that's in good condition. Like I said, case a bit battered up, but you know, it's a free game. What do you want? And it is another racing game, so yeah, that's 2 Formula 1 racing games I've managed to find, which I didn't have. Right, I think the reason why, this is the other game I wanted to show you first, but I'm going to show you the main reason why it came up to a tenner, is because this normally costs about, I think it's 12 or 15, can't remember, there'll be a picture there anyway. Normally costs about 12 15 at Kex. I think it's around the same price as well, brand new. And this is still sealed as well. And it's not something I'd really go for as much. I don't really intend to collect them that much. But what that is FIFA 19 on the Nintendo Switch. Now I know it's a previous year one, but you know, by the time you're watching this anyway, you know, you'll know it is anyway, because we're in 2023 now when this has been filmed, or depending if you're watching this at some point in the future. But you know, I thought with being sealed brand new and it's coming with all them other games for a tenner, I can't really go wrong, because the other games, you know, they was alright anyway. So yeah, so FIFA 19, I don't know, it's football. What do you want from me? You don't really need to be explaining much about FIFA. We all know what we do in football games. Kick the football around, you score. Woo. But yeah, I'd rather be just doing the sports myself in real life. Okay, so moving on. So the final game is the main reason why I went to his store at first. Well, no, like I was saying, I was going to his store anyway because I always get something off him. What I was trying to say, sorry, is there was one thing what was mainly drawing my attention on his store, and it's a game that looked very interesting to me. And what that was Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Now I've never heard of it. Truthfully, I've never heard of this game, and it does look really good, to be honest. Yeah, it's all complete. As you can see, it's all complete. The disc inside, it is in perfect condition. And yeah, it's a Namco game, and Unreal Technology was out to make it as well, and Link Videos. 2 lives, 2 fates, 1 legendary story. Play as a monkey, a strong Buddhist longer who must work with a tech-savvy partner called Trips. as they travel a rough post-apocalypse landscape and survive a perilous journey home. A perilous? I don't know. But yeah, it looks really good, and I will be definitely wanting to give that a try very soon, because I can't believe I've never heard of it, to be honest. But yeah, so that'll be something really interesting to play. I think it'd most probably be just like some sort of adventure game then. Adventure survival game, with it being an apocalypse sort of styled layout game. But yeah, looks amazing. Can't wait to find out what these sort of things are as well. But yeah, so that's them. Alright, so moving on to the ones now where I got from the charity shops in town and the actual shops themselves selling games. So I'm going to get the charity shop one, was that one? Which I think there was only one anyway. Where is it? Yes, even though I've got them all in front of me. Ah, here it is. So the thing about this is I got it in a charity shop for £1. Now I don't know if I was looking up on a certain edition of it, or if this game is just very rare and very dear. But I looked it up, and before I got it, and I was like, wow, I had to grab that if it's that sort of price. And this was £1 from a charity shop, and what that game is Total War Rome 2. Now there is some versions on the internet selling cheaper, but I think normally they're in bid wars, if I was remembering correctly. But yeah, the prices of this is dear. Even, I'm pretty sure there was a dear price one of it on Kex. And it's a strategy game. What's come straight from Steam, I believe so. And yeah, it's a Rome strategy fighting game thing, so that'll be interesting to play. I mean, it feels like it's just come straight out of a collector's house as well, because it feels in perfect condition. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but you know, I've said it now. It feels like it's being kept in real good condition, but someone's just eventually just decided to get rid of it anyway, not knowing how much it actually sells for. So that's a little interesting one to find. So I'm going to move on to the ones I got from the shops now. I got one game from Cash Converters, and then the rest of them were from Kex, and there's 5 of them from Kex. So I'm going to get the first one out of the way with from Cash Converters, and what that game is. And what that game is Paper Mario Sticker Star. Now this game normally costs about £15, I think it is, from Kex. I'm sure it's £15. Yeah, £15. Right, and from Kex it only cost a tenner, so can't go wrong. Mario fan as well, so this is one of the games I haven't played of Mario. It's an RPG adventure game, as you can tell with the Paper Mario games if you've ever played them. They're like that, but they're real good games. This one's got a twist to it where you're using stickers throughout your full game as well. Don't know what that's about, but I'll find out. And yeah, like I said, it's all complete. I don't know if there's supposed to be an actual proper booklet, but there's receipt. There's the Nintendo booklet things, what they always put in about the instructions and whatever, how to use it carefully and stuff. There's that thing as well, what they always put into advert other systems and stuff what they're selling. And yeah, the game itself could have been a bit more bright on the inside, you know, for a Mario game, but never mind. They just decided to go for a full plain white look on the inside of it. So yeah, glad about that one. Saved a £5. So yeah, Mario on the 3DS. £10. Bargain. Right, now these are the ones what I was mentioning, what I've got from Kex as well. And first one is a PS3 title. I think you might be able to get it on the Xbox 360 as well. I ain't really bothered looking, to be honest. But it's based on the movie, and the movie is a masterpiece. And what that is wanted weapons of fire. Sorry, weapons of fate. Sorry. And yeah, I took a trip to York at one point, and went to the kex over there, and I think it's this York's kex what does this, but the intent will always leave the game in the pocket little thing for you, pocket little sleeve. So yeah, got the game in there nice and safe. No scratches on it as I can see, so that's good. Box here, so that's all good as well, it's all complete. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. I kind of like the way they all do over there with leaving them in the sleeves. I mean, you know, I don't think they intend to. Well, maybe they do, because every time when I have got a game from over there, they do that. So I guess it's kind of bad. But they always check them most still anyway. So you know, it's not that much of a biggie. But yeah. All right. So the next game, these next ones are from the kex over at Prospect Centre. No, not Prospect Centre. North Point's kex. I went to the North Point's kex to get these, and what they are is, well, games. Why am I thinking too much into that? Okay, so the first one anyway, ignore me. The first one is Dance Stage Unleashed for the Xbox. That was the Xbox only. I don't know if it still is now yet to this day, because the game's at all, well, probably now. You most probably can get like downloads of it on other places, but yeah, it's all complete. Condition of it, yeah, a bit terrible, but you know, I'm gonna have to get it cleaned. It's not that bad. I mean, you can't even really tell, to be honest, on the camera, especially with me having the light on my small, but it's got a bit of scratch some. But like I said, I don't know if it's an actual thing, but Xbox and PC ones with scratches mostly than any other ones at the time still seems to just work alright. So yeah, that one for £1. Dance game. Don't think you need anything for it, like any certain equipment. No, I think it's just kind of like the same sort of play like how you do if you was playing Guitar Hero, but you're just pressing your buttons instead on the controller. So yeah, one of them games. Right, so the next game I got is a PS2 title, and what that is Mother Trucker. PS2 title. If you've ever played a game called 18 Wheelers, it's kind of like that. So basically with the 18 Wheeler game as well is you kind of like doing training with parking trucks and stuff. Kind of like a vehicle simulator sort of game, like a bus simulator or something like that, where you're doing this and that. And yeah, it's basically just like that. Now, I won't be surprised if this is kind of like the second one to 18 Wheelers, because it literally runs in the exact same way. Get to your destination, park these vehicles, do these jobs, and yeah. So yeah, that's all complete as well. Condition of the disc. It decides to get out. It's alright, it's got a bit of scratch, but I can get that sorted as well. But yeah, all complete anyway, and yeah, for a £2 game. Big Mother Truckers. Will be a good game to play as well. Okay, so we'll put there. Now the next one is a game what's based off TV shows. I'm sure they did TV shows, they did movies, but most of all they did it as toys to start off with. And what that is Bakugan's Heroes. Now it's company of Lego, as you can tell, you know. Lego. The work of Lego, so you know, Bakugan, interesting things back in the past, you know, when, I don't know if anybody else used to have them, but there was really cool things to put together. It's kind of like a mixed world of Connect and Lego in a way, but as you can tell, it's mostly Lego. I mean, making sure they get that in your head. Lego on the disc. There's probably Lego somewhere on the book as well. Lego, where is it? I know you'll be somewhere. Lego written at the bottom. in small rain, but you can't hardly see that. And yeah, Lego written all over the front and the back of the case. So yeah, Lego Bakugan Heroes. I think it's just a fighting adventure game. The official Bakugan's video game unleashed the powers of Bakugan Heroes. Play as the heroes Toe and God knows what your name is. Confront all your favourite Bakugans, enemies past and present. Explore and battle your way through the exciting jungles, volcanoes and deserts of Boyai. I believe that says. Master the unenchanted elements, weapons and abilities of each character. Walk on fire. Wait, what? Walk on fire, water and more. Okay. Should be interesting though. But anyway, yeah. Bakugan Lego. Well, Bakugan Heroes Lego game. Now, next game is a game I've actually been looking for quite some time. It's not a very rare game. It sells £2, but it is a little interesting game, and I bet you throughout the levels it'd be a bit more annoying and challenging. But what that game is though anyway is Go Go Chopper, and basically you're just flying around little remote control helicopters and collecting certain things and then landing them wherever you need to complete the levels. No, I know it might not sound as fun, but it's something peaceful and relaxing for a change. And I really do like the look of it. I've seen trailers to it before and I've seen people play it. Features 4 game modes: challenge mode, adventure mode, versus mode, and hidden mode. Okay, I mean that's just like me going off the camera. Hidden mode. There. But you know. It could be something else, I don't know. So 12 different models of helicopters to take control of and master, 15 different rooms to test your piloting skills, accelerate and realistic control system. Yeah, that means it'll be most probably a bit challenging to get used to then. Perfectly suited to the analog stick controller, DualShock 2. No. It's a PS2 title. Of course it should be. But yeah, so a little remote control helicopter game. Should be quite interesting to play. Because like I said, I've been trying to look for it for a while. It's not like being a mega one to find, but it's somewhat different when it does show up. So yeah. But that's been my games anyway though of the last 3 weeks. Yeah, if you liked any of them or you're interested in any of them yourself, let us know down below or what you think of them. And whatever else you want to say down below in the comments. Leave a like on this as well if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. If you wanted more of this stuff as well, then you can easily be notified when you do that. And yeah, that's it for now though. And more videos coming very soon. I'm going to try doing something different on the channel because I'm still trying to get around to finishing Ratchet and Clank. I feel like I've never enough got it done now because I'm at like 80, I think it's like 86, 87, I don't know, when I go back to it and upload it. You'll find out there if you're watching them. So that's near enough done there now. But yeah, I've just got to finish the rest of it. But I'll try squeezing in some more gameplay of other stuff in the meantime as well. So yeah, like I said though, leave a like and leave a comment and subscribe if you already haven't. Stay safe guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Whee!